I do not have a setup for that.
I think Steve knew how to do that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, I'll record for YouTube at least. That way, if anyone wants to watch it later, it'll be available.
Yeah. I am not yet a technology.
Okay, so
There's a stream button on my PlayStation controller. I'll click it and hope that helps.
that'll definitely work.
Yeah, just pointing at the fucking screen. It's what I do with my fucking remote and the mute button with the fucking woman.
Not gonna lie, I finally broke down and bought a PS4 controller to use on my PC to play Steam games. It's like the only thing that works well.
Is it USB?
Yes.
I didn't know they had those.
Well, I mean, it charges with USB, so you can plug it in like that.
Oh, that makes sense. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, it's definitely a good controller. Not like it's not perfect on everything, but it's got pretty much the best D-pad for playing retro games.
I use my Xbone controller.
Ugh. Those fucking things. They just have the worst D-pads, though.
No. I'm not a big fighting game guy, so.
Well, me neither, but
problem with it.
I'm a big like old Nintendo game guy.
Oh.
And my Xbox controller kind of fucking broke down.
The Elite is the best controller I've ever touched before, though. That thing feels fucking amazing.
I've heard that one is pretty good.
Steam controller.
It looks like a retarded starship. I've never even touched one, though, so I can't really say anything.
Yeah, it doesn't look good to me.
No. It's not as bad as the Duke was, though. The old fucking original Xbox. The fucking
Duke was great.
the pregnant controller.
I prefer God's joystick.
That thing was hot ass.
Is that a euphemism for your penis?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Give me a square
just
gate
checking.
any day.
Yeah.
Only plays one game. And it's the best game.
That's the only one you need, baby.
And you always win.
Mm-hmm. Coming in first is the best.
Hi-oh. So, the three of you gradually, strangely, wake up in a darkened room. You're not quite sure how you got there, but there is a gentleman standing in the middle of a pentagram etched onto the floor. This gentleman. He says, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to see you all could make it." He turns around and stutters a bit. "Oh, I rather thought there would be more of you." Well, nonetheless, I'm sure you're all wondering why you're here. Please.
There's more people than I was expecting.
Yeah, the other one's getting coffee.
The man pets a tiny cat with red fur. Well, nonetheless, the reason that the lot of you are here is because you all seem to have a certain set of qualities that I am looking for in a group of folks. I, frankly, need the lot of you to run some jobs for me, and I was wondering if you would consent to helping me. Naturally, there will be recompensation.
I've read about jobs before. Sounds like something people would do.
We talking per diem, hourly wages? How you running this scam?
Scam. Good one. He points his finger at you. He also reaches into his pocket and throws a fairly sizable bag of gold at the lot of you's feet. This
How much
is a
is in here?
start. Out of game, 300 gold pieces.
I've got a boner.
There's more where this came from, gentlemen.
You got my attention.
I need enterprising young lads and ladies to help me with my goals. Are you interested?
I don't know what I can do with gold. I want an eye.
Wait, what?
My character
Don't mind him.
appears to be a like standard but ragged wizard robed human with one eye.
Alrighty.
Can't take the one he already has.
Well, Mr. Maestro, that can certainly be arranged if you're willing to work with us.
If it'll get me an eye, I'm sure there's not much I wouldn't do.
An eye for
Dibs
an
on
eye
his
and a
gold.
tooth for a tooth, as they say.
I mean, so that splits us down the middle, doesn't it?
Basically, until this other dude comes back from coffee. I swear to God, there's a fourth one. Unless,
Hasn't seen him for a century.
how the fuck did we get here, by the way, and where are we? Because,
Oh.
I was in the middle of getting drunk.
And you did a fantastic job, sir. You are in the town of Devil's Back Rapids.
And where the hell is that?
Fuck, I drank a lot.
Can I roll to see if I've heard of that?
Yes,
Roll
you may.
geography.
Absolutely.
Internal compass check.
Yeah. Oh, I put one S20.
How'd you do?
I got a natural one.
Damn.
Not only have you never heard,
Night out of the way.
not only have you never heard of it, but you're not entirely sure where your own hometown is. Well, I rather thought that it would be harder to convince you, fine lot. I'm glad that you've all agreed to cooperate.
I'm a dwarf. You showed me gold. Also, he wants an eyeball. So once again, dibs on his fucking money.
You guys can sort this out amongst yourselves.
You taking any gold, Maestro?
Can I buy an eye?
Enough money can buy you anything, friend.
What's a going price on fucking black market organs right now?
More than you would expect.
Tell you what, if I come across an eye, I'll give it to you for free if you give me your split of the gold.
God damn it, he's a good negotiator.
Sounds like a good deal.
Well, I rather thought I would have to do more convincing. Cheers,
I'm
gentlemen.
gonna go with a soft yes, with option to change my mind later if I figure out what gold is for.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear what the job is first?
I wasn't doing much before this.
Yeah, sure. What do we got to do?
Does it involve killing?
Not necessarily.
Then you're gonna have to tell me what it's all about.
Ah. Well, here's the thing. I have decided that this world is decidedly too peaceful, and the folks that I work for can't have that. Everybody getting along in peace, willy-nilly, hand in hand. Frankly, it disgusts us. So, what I propose for you gentlemen is something of an initiation. There is a town called Shepherdton, about 3 weeks to the west, and nearby that town is a cave of goblins. Peaceful goblins, if you can believe it. These goblins possess a certain golden idol. I would like for you, gentlemen, to take that idol and make sure that the goblins firmly believe that it has been stolen by the people of Shepperton.
Okay.
Sounds devious.
All right.
I like it.
So, out of character, how long might this been after after the original Simon chased me out of his tower? Like, could this potentially be the first conversation I've ever had?
Potentially, but I'm going to assume that, like, your magical nature means that you kind of, like, have knowledge of people, you know, before you became sentient anyway.
I also spent like 45 years reading books.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I know a great deal of people,
Yeah,
but
it-
not necessarily.
I'll say you're at least as world savvy as Master Splinter at the beginning of the first Ninja Turtles movie. Except without the karate skills, because you're a wizard.
You fucking otaku?
If you gentlemen perform this task for me to my satisfaction, I believe that we can have a very lucrative business partnership in the future.
What do you guys say? I'm down.
I'm good to hook.
Yeah, sounds good to me. What are your guys' names?
I am Fig.
I'm old Sigmund. Sigmund Gruel.
Nice to meet you, Fig and Sigmund. I go by Simon.
Simon and Fig. What do you guys specialize in? So we figure out this whole team aspect.
Well, I've got my sword and shield, and I also have a short bow here, so I'm kind of a man of all traits here.
Alrighty. Simon, what's your deal?
Well, I'll leave you
I'm
gentlemen
a
to get
conjurer.
acquainted. Come, Miss Fluffykins.
I
The strange man turns around and disappears in a puff of sulfurous smoke, and his cat goes with him.
Can I spellcraft to try and know what spell, if you used one?
Sure. Give me a roll.
Another natural one.
You
I'm
might want to.
lying.
You
I
might
don't
want to
trust
use
those
actual
fucking number
dice.
generators, and I got my dice.
Okay. Try rolling again. I think you might have like a feedback loop or some shit.
That guy.
Okay. Yeah,
24 total.
that seems a little more reasonable. According to your spellcraft, do you believe that the gentleman has used some sort of dimensional gate?
Ooh, it's just my style. I like that.
Which is strange because you seem to recall that not a whole lot of beings can use that these days.
Hmm. Well, I'd wager he's a lot more powerful than we are.
Yeah, it seems like we just made a deal with a demon. But fuck it. He said he has money.
By the way, that bag of gold is still sitting there.
Oh yeah.
So, are we still good for me to hold on to your share for you?
Yes.
So I'll take 200 and you take 100. How's that sound, Sigmund?
That
That
sounds
sounds like the deal that was made.
I'm good. Add that to my bag of gold.
Put these in my pockets.
Obvious exits include west.
Hey, has any of y'all been in this town before?
I've never been here.
No, I've never been here. I don't know how the fuck I got here still. What was the name of the town again?
Devilback Rapids.
That's what.
Yes, I've never heard of Devilback Rapids.
Are there any buildings around here?
Well, there's the one you're in.
So go to Goblin Town.
Let's head on out
Yeah, we should probably head on out.
to the
Figure
west,
out.
right?
Well, that's where the door is, so yes. And as
So we
you
got-
exit the building, you notice that you're in a fairly quiet town, but it looks like a very large town. And unlike what you're used to, there seems to be a huge diversity of all races living together in harmony here.
This is the most people I've ever seen in one place. But
It
that's not
is.
saying much because 10 seconds ago was the most people I'd ever seen in one place.
This guy's a little weird, man.
Well, we're gonna be broadening your horizons. What was the name of the town that we had to frame for stealing the fucking idol?
Shepperton.
Shepherdton. Alright. So, we should probably find some flavor of map so we can figure out where these fucking goblins are at. And then, maybe figure out something iconic of Shepherdton to leave behind.
So what buildings are around?
Oh, there's tons of them. Like, there's inns, banks, day-to-day businesses. There's a tannery, a blacksmith. Pretty much everything that you can think of exists in this town.
Is there is there anyone like walking by us?
Certainly. There's a mustachioed gentleman walking by right as we speak.
All right, I lean over to you guys and say, "Watch this. I read this in a book."
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
And I walk up to the mustachioed man. Out of character. What was the town we're going to called?
Lambton. Shepperton.
Excuse me,
Shepperton. Yeah,
sir.
that's it.
Do you know the way to Shepperton?
Oh, why, certainly, young man.
And I laugh, like,
He
like it's funny to
nervously
me
laughs
talking
with
to
you.
a person. Not nervous. Like,
No, he nervously laughs with you when you start laughing. Yes, jolly good.
all right. Which way is it?
I think this guy might be autistic.
It's about
I've
3
heard of
weeks
this
to the west. You can't miss it. It's on the main road. On the way to Celis, in fact.
The three of us teleported here. We don't know where the main road is.
Ah, yes. Of course. You are on the main road right now, in fact. If you follow this to the edge of town, you'll be directly on your way, lad.
Simon, let me tell you about oversharing.
Hey, sir, any idea where I might be able to get a map?
Oh, yes, there's a fantastic dry goods store just down the road and to the left.
Alright, fantastic. Hexter be with you. I'm gonna head that way.
Yeah, let's hit that place. We'll get a map. I'll buy the map. I'm buying.
All right, you head down the
Fucking
street,
cucks.
and to the left you
Wasn't
see
that
a sign.
incredible?
You see a sign that
Yes,
indicates
it
a
was
dry goods
fantastic.
store.
You did a good job.
I'm proud of you. It's like a fucking puppy.
This is going fantastically. I love it. But yes, you have found the dry goods store. As you enter the dry goods store, you see no one tending the counter. However, you do see a sign below a large ram's horn and the sign reads, "For prompt service, blow me."
Oh, Simon.
Hey, you want to learn about blowing?
While they're trying to talk to me, is there anything on counters that could be described as trinkets?
There's a bell.
I take that.
It dingalings.
Well, that's one way to get people's attention.
Nah, well, I guess he got a bell.
All right, what's that about blowing?
See this thing right here? It's kind of like you ever hear about a horn in your books?
Yes.
Make wind come out of your mouth into the hole in the front end.
Okay. I do that.
I believe in you.
Bwah! Within a few seconds, a crotchety old goblin man comes out from behind the back desk. He kind of looks at you guys with his filthy glasses and says, "Yeah, what do you want?"
Excuse me, fine sir. We are looking for a map.
"Oh, yeah, maps. We got maps. What you need a map of? We got lots."
What was it, Shepperton?
You got a general area.
"Oh, yeah, we got area maps."
Alright.
He quickly scampers over to a shelf behind the counter and pulls out several maps, and he unfolds them on the counter, and each of them look like they do a pretty good job of displaying the local area. He points to one of them and says, "Yeah, Shepperton, right here."
Okay. And then there's also a goblin town nearby. Do you have any? Is that on the same map, or do we need another map for that?
"I don't know what you're talking about there."
They've got. God damn it! Out of game wasn't. Is this the goblin town?
No, Field Agent 19 said a goblin cave.
Oh, cave. Okay.
I look at the map and
Yeah.
He might not have actually said a cave, but I meant for him to have said cave.
Okay. I thought it was town.
are there caves on the map?
Pretend I said cave.
Alright.
There are caves on the map, but they appear to be mostly large caverns. Seems a bit touristy, truth be told.
Nothing suitable for a goblin tribe dwelling?
Give me some kind of roll for that.
All
They
right.
might- They might have tours.
Like geography, maybe?
Another natural one.
Brilliant.
Oh boy. Oh, Simon.
It's either 20s or 1s. Hey, let me take a look at that map real quick. Freaking.
Hey, this ain't a library.
Yeah. What?
It'll be 5 coppers if you want it.
5. Alright. I'm gonna throw fucking coppers at
Hold
him.
on. Can I
Oh.
intimidate him?
Ooh.
Or intimidate?
You can try.
Alright, so what do I roll, a d20 and then add the bonus for intimidate?
Yes, that is correct. But you have to roleplay it. Explain how you're trying to intimidate this fine gentleman.
I'll be back in a second. I gotta take a
We're
leak.
gonna look at this map all we want. There's no harm in doing that. We didn't say we couldn't buy it. But with your shitty attitude, I'm starting to wonder if I should just take this and not give you any money. Because I don't think you do anything about it. I got a 17.
Ah, fine. Look all you want.
As this is happening, I'm drawing circles on the map in chalk around all the caves.
Hey,
Let me get that. Let me get that
Hey.
for a second there.
knock that off.
Hey, relax. He's got the tism. We're teaching.
You guys see what I did? I scared the guy. Look what I did.
I haven't seen this
fucking
much.
proud of you.
I haven't seen this many spectrums since the last time I looked through a prism.
0 copper is much less than 5 copper.
Yeah.
I commend you.
Let me. I'm gonna take a look at the map real quick and these caves. See if my experience as a dwarf and general hatred of goblins, figure out if I can see where they might be.
You feel
living.
really uncomfortable in this guy's store then.
Oh no, I'm not happy.
Is this guy a goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I missed that.
yeah.
Crotchety old goblin.
An extremely crotchety goblin.
Fucking. Would that be intelligence as far as rolling to figure it out? Because I don't have like geography, is it?
Interwiz, whichever is higher, I'd say.
Hell yeah, wisdom. Come on, D20, I believe in you. 17 plus 4 is 21.
You
Nice.
definitely see a cave on the map that looks like it would be a likely place for a goblin settlement near Shepherdston.
Fantastic. I'm going to flick 3 copper at this dude's fucking eyeballs, and let's hop on out of here.
Flaunting
Unless
your
there's anything else you
ownership,
guys need.
flaunting the fact that people have eyeballs. I see how it is.
Yeah.
I've read hundreds of maps. This map is garbage.
Nah, this map's sweet, man. I found the caves. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
All the
come
caves.
again.
I throw my arms up in the air.
Nah, this is the guy. I know Goblin Caves. We got this.
You better be right about this goblin cave.
Oh. I've got a feeling in my grundle. Let's go. Unless you guys need anything else in the town.
I am fucking writing that phrase down right now.
I
We're
scoop up.
supposed to frame, right?
So there's other maps, right?
Yeah.
I scoop them all up.
Hey! Those
What
will
did I
cost
say
you.
before, man?
What did who say?
No, I'm talking to the goblin guy. What did I
Mr.
say before?
Intimidating. I
Hey,
threw the fucking copper at you, dude. You said it was 5 copper for maps.
and you
specify.
threw him 3 coppers.
Yeah, hit him in the eyes. He's blinded right now. Or you want me to roll dex?
So we're supposed to frame the town of Shepperton at this goblin cave, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to frame him.
I'll be right back.
So should we? How do we want to frame? Do we want to take someone, kill them, and throw their body there? Is it
I'm
their
not hearing
goblin
any of
goblin?
this.
Hmm? Oh, we left. Fucking.
Forget you heard anything.
Yeah.
5 silvers and I forget I heard anything.
We should probably pay that. I'll pay it. 'cause I-
Fine.
A pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Yeah. Let's
Fuck that all up.
let's get out of this fucking building and start heading out of town. Unless you guys can think of anything we need to pick up before we leave.
I think we should
These-
describe our characters now.
Oh, okay.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, that would actually be helpful. Fuck. Get out of the way here, IRS field agent. Alright. So yeah, as we're heading out the door into the street again, Sigmund is a dwarf, about 4'5", 4'6" on a good day. Friggin' little wooden shield on his back with a flail. He's got his holy
Failure.
symbol of Hextor hanging off his chest, and his scale, or yeah, fucking goddamn it, scale plate, scale something.
Scale
What the hell
mail?
is the armor called? Scale mail. Yeah, there we go. I knew it rhymed. Little backpack, and his trusty fucking crowbar hanging off the side of it.
Yeah.
Sweet, big old bushy brown beard, just knotted off at the end.
I think we can iron things out.
Yeah.
Let me get my iron. My tire iron.
Never leave without your crowbar.
Abso-frickin-lutely.
Simon is an average height human with tattoos, red tattoos all over his body and face. And he's got unkempt, mousy brown hair. And he carries a big sack like a burglar or Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah. We're very mature here.
One could say Santa cuck.
Fig is an average height elf. He's wearing studded leather armor, but over top he has a cloak and a hood. His face is completely masked. He has it's all green, and on his back he carries his bow and his sword along with his shield that's spiked. Although his sword is much more worn than his bow.
Mm.
Oh,
He's constantly muttering to himself.
It says you have blue eyes. No, I have gray eyes. Let me see that character sheet.
are elves short or tall in this world?
I want to say in my campaign, slightly shorter than humans. But
So
more,
like a 5-footer.
but more generally lithe.
Oh, something peculiar about Simon. Anyone who knows wizards might take note that he doesn't have a spell book or a component pouch.
Ah, yes.
Oh. Alright.
Because that guy doesn't have a book. I don't think he's a real wizard.
He's
Maybe
like-
he's got some weird fucking autistic wizard powers.
He's
I've
like
seen
one
some
of those
dudes do some weird shit.
damn
I
sorcerers
remember
or
every
something.
book I've ever read.
Mm.
We'll see about that.
So I got like 100.
Do you have any books? I can show you right now. I've got a spell that'll let me read a book in 6 seconds.
What about like killing folk?
I kind of fucking wish I had that spell in real life.
The reading a book spell will not help kill folk.
You throw like fireballs out of your fucking hands or shoot laser beams out of your eyes. Anything weird like that.
Out of his
There were
eyes.
there were no spells about fireballs out in the tower.
No.
Mainly about summoning other things.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
interested to see.
Yeah. Let's go take a walk towards y'all wanna head towards Shepperton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's about a 3-week walk.
Shit. Okay.
Shit. Maybe we should see if there's horses or anything in town.
Yeah.
I pull a map case out of my sack and stuff the maps in there.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
not the main map, but the other ones that I took.
yeah. I'll keep that map that we're using in my backpack. Easy access.
Alright, so we want to find a stable?
Yeah, we should probably find a stable, y'all.
You easily find a stable.
I will be back in 1 second.
Oh, already?
Yeah,
Alright,
I
I'm
need
gonna
a
take a
pony.
leak real quick. while we
Oh,
do
that's
that.
what I was doing. Yeah. Maybe old Steve Arena will be back by the time I finish pissing.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I bet you 10 gold he won't be.
Ah, I just lost a sneeze. That is the worst.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. I just got my wisdom teeth out, and I sneezed, and it basically popped one of my stitches.
Oh, God.
It
Sounds
and
awful.
so I go into the orthodontist, and their advice was don't sneeze or blow your nose for a while.
Thanks, Doc. Real helpful there, buddy.
Alright, I've drained the lizard.
Lizard drain.
What's this town again? What Rapids?
I should
Doubleback
start writing
Rapids.
these things down.
That's what I'm doing now.
That is a
What
wise
rapids?
plan.
Demonback Rapids?
Devilback. As if we'd lend any credence to those chaotic demons.
And we're going to
Shepperton.
Shepperton.
Also, you managed to find a stable that is offering a donkey cart with 2 donkeys and the cart for 150 gold.
Ooh wee.
But they look like fine asses.
Alright.
Would you say they're supple asses?
They're adequate asses.
It's a whole bunch of fucking donkeys.
Well, 2.
Oh, okay.
It's a donkey cart for 150 gold pieces.
Shit. They got anything else?
Yes. How much you looking to spend?
No, god damn it.
Can you get 2 people on a horse?
You can.
No,
I
I
could
mean,
just
I'm.
turn into a rat.
That's right, you can.
No, you can. Wait,
You can do that?
I am a rat. I'm turning into a human currently.
Man, learn something new every minute.
That's a new one. Oh, okay.
It's definitely something that you guys haven't seen every day.
No.
I can walk twice as fast like this.
So this is definitely odd in this world, out of game.
Yes, extremely.
Like a big, like a big sewer rat, or
No,
fucking...
like, well, yeah. I mean, a sewer rat.
Not that big.
or can he like fit in a
Like
pocket?
let me look up rat species because I didn't even think about this.
You know, like one of those things with the teeth and the whiskers.
Like a
You've probably
just a
seen them
regular
around before.
run-of-the-mill rat.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah,
seen Harry
send
Potter.
it.
You know what a rat looks like.
Yeah.
There's my character.
God damn it.
Oh.
Alrighty. Okay, so like they got like a midget horse, because
They
I can't really
they
fit
have
on a
have
big
ponies.
is it going to stay a pony?
Yes, ponies tend to stay ponies. You can get a war pony for 100 gold,
Okay, because
or a war
What
horse
type of
for
speed are we
150.
talking about?
I've read that ponies are lame and miniature horses are what everyone likes.
yeah, that's what I was looking for, like a mini horse.
Like I'm not a horse person, so I'm not exactly an
No.
expert.
I only know miniature horses from Parks and Rec.
Oh shit! I typed mini hoe. That's a problem.
Mini, yeah, you've ridden a mini
Reminds
hoe
me of
into
the old
town
red
for
light
only
district,
100 gold
going all the way
pieces.
down the street to the half off section.
many a mini-ho, let me tell you.
So a pony has short legs, and a
Yes,
miniature horse.
but a war
It's,
pony.
it's like
See,
like a
the difference
regular-sized
between a
horse with
regular
short
pony and a
legs.
war pony is that a war pony is bred for endurance.
Okay. How
Go
much does the old regular pony go for?
A regular pony? Let me look that up right now.
Alrighty.
Just a regular old pony.
I ain't
30,
trying to bust my entire nut in one fucking purchase.
30 gold pieces for a regular non-war pony.
I will, I'm gonna go ahead and snag one of these here regular ponies.
Oh, miniature horses are like dog-sized.
Yeah.
They are not for riding.
I mean,
You can ride a pony.
Yes.
Pony's great. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this here pony for 30 gold.
Okay.
His
Is
name
there
is Jeffrey.
a black warhorse?
There is a black warhorse. It
How
is absolutely prohibitively expensive.
Okay.
It's like trying to get a purple lightsaber off the rip.
The man will let you have a black warhorse for a mere 600 gold.
Ooh, that's a little out of my price range. What do you have that's a little bit cheaper, horse style?
A cheaper horse. I'm glad you asked. We have a light warhorse in a palomino coloring for 150.
That means it's white and it has privilege.
I'm all about the privilege. I'll take that for the 150.
Excellent choice, sir. Excellent choice. We'll even throw in the barding for free.
What is barding?
That means it's got horse armor, because you bought the DLC for fucking Oblivion.
Oh, that guy
Hey,
gets it.
thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Don't forget a saddle.
It comes with a saddle.
Sweet.
I'm not gonna be a fucking cheap ass at this point.
It's got like saddlebags and shit too, or just
Yeah.
It's
It
sick.
comes with all of the accoutrements.
So I've
but
got Jeffrey the pony.
you will, however, need to purchase food for it.
God damn it!
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we gotta fucking feed these things.
And for yourselves.
And we gotta feed ourselves.
I've got rations.
How much
Yeah.
was a pony?
30 gold for a
How much would
standard
that?
pony.
How many would that feed?
How many people would a pony feed?
Yeah, for how long?
You could probably eat a pony for about a week.
We could buy a second pony.
I don't feel like having a butcher on the move. That and
The fact that you guys have even considered this makes me delighted to no end.
yeah.
I am
I mean, I'm
happy.
willing to cut. You're willing to cook.
I could, but I'm not fucking shelling out another 30 gold. I've got fucking rations.
Yeah, it is considerably cheaper to just buy field rations.
That, or I mean, we can borrow a baby at some point.
Borrow.
A baby?
Yeah. Alright,
They are good protein.
how much, for... like 2 weeks worth of feed?
Oh, like,
I think the horses can graze.
yeah, like, either graze, you can graze them for free, or like, if you have to take food with you, it's like a copper for a shit ton of horse food.
Alright, I'm gonna throw 8 fucking... never mind.
I'm
Fuck that
not
shit. They can
I'm
eat
not
grass.
even I'm not even gonna make you guys pay for that because they're horses and they're easy to feed.
So
Okay.
I have a week trail rations. How many weeks is that in rat?
Well, if you keep turning into a rat, you're probably going to be losing calories from the exertion.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. You can probably live off of a week's worth of human-sized trail rations as your rat form for, I don't know, a freaking year.
All right, I'm covered.
Okay.
All right, so I just need to get some rations. So where do we go to get some rations? Where do you think?
There's a dry goods store right down the street on the left.
Oh, god damn it. We have to go back to that fucking goblin.
Does anything around here look like a trinket?
There is a street vendor selling literal trinkets.
I'd take one of those.
She demands that you pay.
Need me
I
to
don't have any
step
money.
in?
What is the trinket that I grabbed?
You grabbed a little steel medallion.
Steel medallion. I will trade you one. I will trade you one piece of chalk for this steel medallion.
I'm gonna have to go with a no on that one.
I will trade you one dagger for this steel medallion.
Okay, done.
All right. 0 daggers. One
One
steel medallion.
medallion.
Simon, this is that thing that money. This is what money's for.
Nah, he's okay.
But I got the steel medallion.
Yeah.
He seems like an inefficient go-between.
Oh, and the steel medallion has a bitchin' cobra on it.
Awesome.
It's totally
That was a
metal.
steal.
Yeah.
Dagger for a bitch and cobra? I mean, come on, man. You can't buy stuff like that.
I mean, you can.
No,
You obviously
no,
can.
No, don't tell him that.
He is not allowed to hold money.
Nope, I need it. I mean, I like holding it for him.
All right. Y'all want to you want to hit up that dry goods store so you can get some fucking rations off that damn goblin?
I feel like I blew my wad in there already. I'm gonna go back in and eat shit.
I mean, we can probably start heading down the road and we'll be okay. That dude said he's got like a week's worth of fucking rations and is apparently a rat, so probably doesn't eat much.
The place is 3 weeks away.
On foot.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it's closer to 1 on your ponies and shit.
Yeah.
Well, let me grab some rations anyway.
Uh,
Hello, good goblin sir.
He's not
I'll
there.
blow the horn.
There you go. Yeah, what do you want? Oh, it's you guys
need-
again.
Yeah, so I need some rations.
Yeah, we got rations. What do you need? Field rations? Travel bread?
Yeah, field rations sounds good.
Alright, we got that.
How much?
2 coppers per week. That's if
Alright,
you
let me
eat
get-
light. If you want the good crap, it's gonna cost you a little extra, but it's worth it.
What are we talking?
We're talking raisins and granola.
How much?
3 coppers per week.
All right, let me get 3 weeks worth.
You got it, Chief. The goblin goes into the back and comes back with
What does gold translate to copper-wise?
100 coppers equals 1 gold.
And we said 3 per week.
Yep. Also, the average peasant in the D&D world makes about 1 gold for every year of work that they put in.
Oh, so we're rolling.
You better be sharing those raisins up in here.
Oh, I'll share with you. I mean, I am holding your money for you, so I'll just take it out of your money. What you eat.
Good thing he has no concept of what that is.
Don't tell him anymore.
Hey, I got a cousin. Works down the street at the Goblin Cake Inn. I think
yeah?
you'd really enjoy it.
The Goblin Cake Inn?
The Goblin Cake Inn. Ask him for their
Why?
cake special.
Fuck
Are
that.
the cakes made of
Alright,
goblin?
now.
Of course they're not made of goblins. It's a cake. Come on. You've had a cake before, right? It's fucking delicious.
I've never had a cake, no.
My god.
What do you say, Sigmund? We down to go get some cake?
I mean, if you really want to go get some fucking cake, then, alright.
Let's go get some fucking cake.
Do they also sell booze?
Well, they're an inn, so yeah. And thusly I wasted my player character's time even farther.
Alright, let's head to the inn.
Yeah. I swear to God. These fucking goblins.
Yeah, more goblins. I know you don't like them, but hey, they have cake and booze.
Out of character, if goblin cakes are hot dogs, I'm gonna start summoning things.
Wait, what? Oh. Hey, wait, what can you summon?
What can't I summon?
What can't you summon? No, really. I'm genuinely
most
curious
things.
now.
I can't summon most things. I can summon a dog, owl, giant fire beetle,
So,
or
like,
voice, whatever that is, badger,
like-
monkey, dire rat.
monster
Raven.
summoning one?
Hmm?
Neat.
Monstrous,
Sounds pretty cool, man.
monstrous scorpion, hawk, monstrous spider, octopus, snake.
Probably not as useful to summon an octopus as you would think in most circumstances.
How many people are walking around outside the Goblin Cake Inn?
Oh, hundreds. It's a bustling town.
Fuck.
Like a
Are
city.
they all goblins?
Oh, no.
It's a
Oh,
You see
a porpoise
humans,
is like a
elves,
manatee.
dwarves, Aarakocra. One guy
It's
that looks
a-
like he was made out of a tree.
happy multicultural town.
Yup. It just makes me
Melting pot
sick.
is disgusting.
Mm-hmm. What's around the back of the inn?
A dumpster.
Anybody back there?
Yeah, there's a guy taking a smoke break.
No. God damn it.
I
I'm gonna
rolled,
wait till he leaves. You guys can go inside if you want to. I'm gonna hang out after.
I rolled a
I'll bring you
15
some
on
cake,
my
man.
knowledge politics. Are melting pots a good thing?
I hate diversity.
Depends on how you feel, I guess.
You've never read a political book?
Yeah, I got a 15 on my poll. Oh, I know out of character.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell your character what he thinks of diversity. That is up to you, my friend.
You can't decide how much you like identity politics.
Alright, let's head inside.
Yeah.
You coming in, Simon?
Nah, I'm gonna hang out. Oh, wait, I'm not Simon.
I am
I'll
not
hang out with
Simon.
horses.
Someone
Yeah.
write that down.
Oh, I'm Simon.
Yeah, you're Simon. But yeah,
Yes, I'm coming in for a goblin cake.
old Sigmund the dwarf's gonna hang out with the fucking horses.
Alright, so we go in. What do we see?
Well, it looks like any typical bar, except that it seems to be mostly staffed entirely by goblins. There are
Oh,
plenty
Sigmund
of there
would
are
love it in
plenty of
here.
free tables, and it looks
Maybe
very
they know where the
clean.
goblin village is.
Hello, hello. What can I get you? says a goblin lass.
We want some cake.
Oh, you'll have the cake. Oh, goody,
And
that's
some
my
information.
favorite.
I slam my fist down on the table.
Oh God, here we go.
Ooh, a manly man. Well, hello.
I don't know what that is, but I've got things I want to know.
Well, for starters, the cake is a silver. But you won't be disappointed. I promise you that, lad.
I want to know about golden statues, not cake. I slam my fist down on the counter again.
Ooh. Well, I don't know anything about golden statues. I sure as hell ain't seen any on my wages.
What about
Goddamn minimum wage?
What about Shepherd's Inn?
You mean Shepperton?
Yes.
Never been there. I hear it's nice.
Well, now you've heard they've been stealing golden statues from goblins.
No way. Pull the other
He's
one.
right.
They what?
He's right.
Huh. Well, they always did seem like the shifty sort out there.
And they are what they seem.
I blame the parents. Always
Too many
running,
video games.
always running around, listening to raps and shooting all the jobs.
So if you could go ahead and warn all the goblins that pass through town that they better watch their golden statues.
It's none of my business, love. Did you want the cake or not?
We'll take 3 cakes.
Aren't goblins communists?
Honey,
All golden statues are owned by every goblin equally, right? I thought.
honey, love, you only gonna need 1 cake. Trust me on that one.
All right, give me 1 cake, but I reserve the right to take 2 more.
If you can eat more than 1, more power to you. That'll be a
I'll
silver.
share his cake.
That'll be a silver, love. I expect you'll be wanting beer and breads, too.
Yeah, we'll take that too.
That's what I like to hear.
Load us up. Bring on the cake.
Jimmy, we got a cake order. You hear a cheer come from the kitchen.
While that's going on and they started walking inside, I'm gonna lead the horses to the edge of town and then like tie them to a tree and head back towards that inn.
Okie dokie. You have arrived. You hear a cheer coming from the kitchen.
Okay. I'm gonna go inside and find Fig.
Hey, what's up, man?
Fucking shivering or like shaking a little bit because there's so many fucking goblins around. Like,
A
hey,
goblin waitress is just
Fig.
bringing out a huge round of beers for everyone.
Look
Okay.
what I got.
No, that's fucking nice. I'm gonna snag the beer and just down it in one fantastic dwarven gulp. Get that liquid fucking badass going.
That was a mighty swing.
Get in close to Fig so he's the only one that hears me. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I got the horses on the edge of town. Get ready to leave real quick. Y'all hang out in here for a second, though. Get,
Oh,
like,
God.
loud and boisterous.
Simon, come here, love.
I'm gonna step back outside.
Who said that?
Fig.
Oh, I come.
Yeah, you do.
We're gonna need to eat real quick, so when the food comes, be ready to scarf it
And
down.
speaking of the food, all of a sudden you see from the kitchen 3 goblins carrying the most giant ass fucking sheet cake you have ever seen in your goddamn life.
Good God.
And
Ooh.
they drag it over and slam it down on your table. 1 goblin cake.
As they're on the way to the table, how stealthily can I cast a spell?
Not very much if it has somatic components. Words, sentences.
I'll see if it has that. Dang, it's got both vocal and somatic.
So, not very stealthily at all.
Alright, never mind.
But that cake looks fucking delicious. And it's all
Let's dig
yours.
in. Hey, Sigmund, you should get some of this real quick.
I went outside. Yeah.
Damn,
More
he's
the
gone.
shame.
So I'm gonna pull out one of my pieces of parchment and my ink pen, and we're gonna write a nice big common.
Oh no.
Fuck goblins. Shepperton rules. Pin it to like the if they've got like a pole or something out in front, but like folded, kind of, sort of.
They have a
Right.
corkboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth. While nobody's like looking.
Yeah,
just
fold
don't
it
notice
up
me.
so
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna pop
so that
on
it
there.
isn't immediately obvious. I get
Can I
you.
roll for or something?
You don't even have to
Sleight of
roll it. You
hand.
can just
Oh,
do
okay.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that and then duck around the back of the inn.
That same guy is still taking a smoke break.
So
He gives you the look like, what?
I'm gonna bum a smoke off him. Hey, you got a smoke I can bum, man.
Yeah, man, here you go.
Awesome, cool.
He hands you a smoke.
Start smoking slowly. And,
He also takes a low-key drink out of his hip flask.
nice.
Want some?
Is there like a farther area around the back to get away from him a little bit?
No.
No? Okay. I'll just
It's
smoke,
basically
wait for
the
him to
back
leave.
of an alleyway.
Yeah. The inn's right there though.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna like turn away from him, pull out my little matchbook. You put one match. You pull it out and friggin' you put it under the flap so that you light it, and it's like a kind of like a rudimentary fuse.
I hear you.
Basically, I'm gonna burn down the inn when this guy leaves.
He eventually does leave.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to find.
Presumably,
a good
he's
spot.
going back to work.
Yeah, with plenty of like dry shit around. If it's like a thatch roof, I'll just stick it in the thatches, and then nonchalantly make my way back out of the alley and towards the edge of town.
Roll
Towards
me
the other
an
guys.
intelligence check to see how good you are at arson.
Gotcha. Hello, intelligence. I rolled a 15.
Good enough. You
Was it
have the distinct
14
feeling
plus
that
1?
this inn is going to be burning down in the very near future.
Oh, come on, arson check.
Meanwhile, the rest of you enjoy a delicious cake.
I detect
Uh-oh.
poison on it.
You detect no poison, and I'm not even going to make you roll for it. It's just a legitimately delicious fucking cake.
The
Awesome.
main ingredient's anthrax. Watch out, he's lying.
No, the main ingredient is LSD and cocaine.
Oh boy.
I've consumed as much as I possibly can of this cake.
It was awesome. So delicious and moist. You can't even fucking believe it.
Having
That it
never
only
tasted
cost a
goblin,
silver.
I can't verify that it wasn't a cake made of goblins.
Hey,
I
man,
don't think any of us in the party could.
did you transform back into a rat?
No.
You look like a rat right now.
You look like a man.
No, I don't look like a rat right now.
What was in this cake?
Eggs,
What was in this cake?
milk, sugar.
Oh, so it wasn't LSD. Damn it.
No, it was
Mhm.
literally just a really fucking
Yeah.
delicious cake. Nothing
This
sinister. whatsoever.
Crosswords and
This is
Sudoku
the
cake,
best
it would've
cake
been
I've
better.
ever had. I downed my beer.
Down
Eat
all
the
your
bread.
friends, love.
All right, you
I
ready to
enjoy
go,
cake.
Simon?
I can verify. I enjoy cake.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Oh shit! Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go, Simon.
I don't
Let's
even
go.
work here.
All of a sudden, the
I
kitchen
run out
seems
of
to
the
be in a
inn.
panic. Everybody's running around.
What the fuck is going on?
There's the faint hint of smoke coming from out back.
I look back to check my handiwork.
It looks like it's on fire.
Fuck yeah.
All right, I'm running to the edge of town to meet up with Sigmund.
I'm following.
Dude, the inn just caught on fire, man. How crazy is that?
That's so
Fuck
weird.
goblins.
That was some hot cake.
Ha ha!
Fucking punny as hell, Holmes. Let's get the fuck up.
That was the first pun he's ever made.
I didn't even know you knew how those worked.
Puns? I've got a low wisdom, not a low charisma.
Alright, we ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
Seems like it would be a good time for it.
I'm gonna hop up on Jeffrey.
On account of
Knowing
because
that
the
I'll find my
inn just
note.
caught all 3 buildings next to it on fire as well.
They're gonna be real pissed at Shepperton. But yeah, let's
That's unfortunate.
Well, the note you left has also been engulfed in flames, so there's a pretty
Oh,
good chance
no.
they're not gonna see it.
God damn it. Do I see that the corkboard caught on fire?
Yes, you did before you left.
Yeah. I'm just gonna mutter fuck, pull out another piece of parchment.
Motherfucker.
What are you writing, man?
Hold on. Fuck
We gotta go.
goblins. Shepperton rules. We burned yo shit down.
I
Your
see
cake
what he's
sucks.
writing, and can I cast grease and make those letters in the sand?
Let me look at the spell description first. I'll let you know afterwards.
I've also got shape spell, sculpt spell.
Oh,
which
if you have
doesn't
if
let
you
me
have
write
shaped or
letters.
sculpt spell, then yes, definitely you can do that. So
All
yeah,
right. So, I do that with portal goop, and I hope that it lights on fire so that it cooks the grass or dirt around it,
you realize that
steering that in
magical
there.
grease spell isn't flammable, right?
I didn't realize that.
If it were, that would be a very abusable spell, and it would be awesome.
So basically, I'm gonna nail this big ass piece of parchment to a tree, and we're gonna fuck off.
Yeah, man, we need to get out of here.
And he hee-heed away.
I take this opportunity to turn into a rat.
Aren't you riding a horse?
Now he's a rat riding a horse.
Oh.
I'm riding on one of your horses.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Miss Fluffykins was really giving you a funny look.
Yeah. Let's start. Well, I guess we'll start heading down the road towards Shepperton at a.
Oh, is the cat following us?
Oh, no.
They're probably too busy with the fire.
Technically, the cat is fireproof, but you guys don't know that.
Fucking demon cats. All right.
Fucking Devilback Rapids. See you later.
Yeah. Alright.
So, you have lit out towards the territories.
I'm gonna keep a watch, make sure nobody's following us, though.
No, everyone's pretty busy fighting fires. Strangely enough. I can't imagine why.
I didn't have anything to do with it. It was fucking Shepard's fault.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yep.
They shouldn't have named their town after devils if they didn't want fire.
Mm-hmm. Devilback Rapids.
Named for their famous waterfall.
Mm.
Or how rapidly that the whole town went up in flame.
Well, not the whole town, just a large portion of most of it.
It's like reading Rainbow out here.
If reading Rainbow were a rainbow of flames, sure.
Well, I'm gonna check off burn down a village from my list of things to do.
Yeah, usually my players wait until at least the second or third game before they burn down an inn.
I like to get ahead of the curve. I'm an overachiever.
You're ahead. I love it. I shouldn't, but I love it.
Y'all ready to continue our tour of debauchery and fucked up bullshit?
It's a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining, birds are singing. Like, literally, bluebirds of happiness are flittering about and landing on your horses and singing songs of happiness.
What happens if I cast grease on one of the birds?
I think you have to cast grease on, like, a surface.
I can cast it on a surface, or an object, or on a creature.
Well, in that case, it would be a very slippery birdie indeed.
Yeah, it just says if you cast it on a creature, they get escape artist checks.
Well, they're
bonus
birds,
to
so
escape
I'm
and
pretty
grab.
sure they've never learned how to escape from anything other than particularly sneaky snakes. So, if you want to cast grease on a bird, you have done so.
Can I roll knowledge to see if it would make one fall out of the air?
It would definitely not make one fall out of the air.
Oh, okay. I
Well,
don't do that.
actually, on second thought, it might.
What does grease do? Just make something greasy?
It makes everything really, really super slippery.
Basically, he's gonna nut on it.
I'm not sure if that translates to, like, wind resistance and shit.
I mean, does it translate to, like, bearing grease?
Not exactly. Because, again, if it did, you could abuse the shit out of that spell.
So maybe like a WD-40?
Like a mystical WD-40.
Or Pam?
Oh, yeah, Pam would be a perfect analogy. You know what? Sure. You have successfully greased a bird.
Does it fall from the sky?
Not only does it fall from the sky, but it lands on its ass and goes whoop, 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 whoop.
Can I stab it with my punching dagger?
I mean, you can try. You're gonna have to give me a roll.
Strength or dex?
Do you have weapon finesse?
I don't think so.
Then strength.
Natural 20 plus 3.
You stab the
23.
fuck out of that bird.
I point my
Happy
little...
birds.
Shoot, I'll be right back.
Radio.
Fuck that bird.
So there's nobody coming behind us. Is there anybody coming up in front of us at all?
You do notice that gentleman with the mustache that you folks talked to earlier has lit out before you, presumably on a merchant route.
Oh, we're catching up to him.
You are.
Is he all alone?
Nope, he's with a small caravan.
No. How many?
About 20 people.
Fuck. How many I can murder?
Wow. There's no burning that caravan down.
Yeah. I think fucking waylaying 20 people might be a little bit difficult.
Someday.
Yeah.
Someday you will absolutely have that ability.
Yeah.
If you're very diligent.
High level cleric equals fucking boss.
High level anything equals fucking boss.
Yeah. Hey, but when it gets to be close to nighttime, we could, because this is a fucking week-long journey anyway. We could attempt to sow some more dissent in this far too peaceful of a world.
Strangely enough, you do manage to come across a small farming suburb by the end of the first day.
Ooh. How small?
Looks like it might be 30 people tops.
Okay. Are there any houses towards like the outskirts, like that are alone?
Well, yeah. They're kind of sprawled about haphazardly.
Yeah.
As in, like, you know, wherever people decided to build them. When they landed in town.
Hey Fig, want to see if we can get invited to dinner and maybe cause the first murder in this village?
The first of many. Let's do it.
And I guess we'll bring Simon's ass too. We should probably tell him to stop being a rat once we get near.
Stop being a rat. Have some respect. God.
I don't know if I want to invite the elf and his pet rat to dinner.
I mean, they're
Can't be any more diverse than that town we were just in. Disgusting.
they're peasants working the field, so having a pet rat is not completely out of the question.
Yeah.
It is not unheard of.
Alrighty. So what time of day is it though? You said it's getting towards like the evening.
Yep, it's about 7:30, give or take, a candle mark or two.
Twilight.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to tell for sure because, you know, no digital watches.
Well, yeah, just by like where the sun's at, fucking.
I imagine it would be easy to figure out if you were the kind of person that had to figure out the time by the sun all the time.
How far away are we from this suburb?
Oh, you have come up to at least the first row of houses.
I'm back.
Okay, so we're in.
All right.
Welcome back.
My girlfriend stubbed her toe and thought she broke it.
Ah, I've been there. But yeah, you are inside the town unless you don't want to be.
Yeah, you just missed me pointing my rat fingers and saying "pew pew, we're the bad guys." After we killed that bird, felt like a good way to have some scamp fun as we ride away from the village that we burned down.
Pimping away. Pimp.
All right. We're gonna keep Simon. You're gonna stay in your rat form while we go in here and cause some trouble.
Sure, I can do that.
I thought, I think the best move would probably be to head to one of these houses that's alone, so that any cries for help won't be heard.
Whose shoulder looks comfiest?
You can hop on mine.
All right, I hop on Fig's shoulder.
Alrighty. Are you able to like cast spells as a rat?
I can.
That's fucking handy.
Opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
All right, so let's check out.
Tiny
Well, first off, is
little
there any-
ready opposable thumbs.
Are there a lot of people walking around, or
I give you a rat thumbs up.
There aren't a lot of people walking around.
Hmm.
Again,
Someone
it's
notice us
a
walking into one of these buildings.
oh yeah, everybody noticed you guys coming because these people haven't seen guests for basically forever, but they have seen a lot of caravans and shit go by, so it's not completely unheard of.
Is there a house like by itself, like away from everything? You said it's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
eclectic.
definitely.
Okay. Let's head towards the. You guys want to head towards most alone?
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure. I whispered to you guys, do you think we could just convince these people to actually steal the statue? Like that could be one option.
Hmm. I don't. This isn't Shepperton yet though. This is just a village outside.
Nah, you're still a ways from Shepherdston.
No. This is the end of the first day on the trail.
Ah.
This is just a tiny little speck on the map.
Is Shepperton a goblin town?
Make me
As
a
far as we know.
make me an intelligence or wisdom roll, whichever is higher.
Alright. I got a 20.
Shepherdston is absolutely positively a primarily human town.
Is this farming town a human town also?
Mostly humans and halflings.
Hmm.
Hey, you guys are the shortest people in this town.
Congratulations.
All right. Yeah. Let's head towards the most far flung of the house. Try to get invited in for a meal.
Everybody is staring at you as you walk over to the farthest house.
Hey everyone, we're from Shepperton.
Oh, they say Shepperton. And they all kind of nod and agree with each other. Oh yeah, Shepperton. Such nice people.
Yeah, we're pretty great.
Roll me a
Fuck
bluff
goblins,
check.
though.
Absolutely, positively roll me a bluff check.
Okay, I've got bluff for this. Uh-oh.
How'd you do?
I got an 8.
Wait a minute. My cousin's from Shepherdston, and she's never talked about you at all.
It's a big town.
It's absolutely not. Come on,
What he
pull
means
the
is
other one.
Big in heart, not big in size.
Okay, roll me another bluff check just because that was a good line.
I got a 17 plus 3, so a 20.
Okay, I'm gonna let you get away with that. Oh, yes, big and hot, big and hot.
All right, let's get to this house before we gotta talk.
Yeah. I definitely shouldn't be talking to anybody. Fucking. They ain't gonna believe the goddamn word I say.
You don't say.
Which one of you two wants to knock on the door? Or
I bang on the door, like the police. Hello?
Hi! A snot-nosed little girl around 8 years old opens the door and answers you.
Hello, little girl. How are you?
Who the hell are you?
are your parents home? We're travelers looking to see if we could get somewhere to stay for the night.
I don't know if they're home. Hang on, I'll ask them. She slams the door. Mom!
We're not Mormons.
You hear some low-key cursing from the small cottage. And then you hear stomping. And then a smiling woman cheerfully opens the door. Hello, may I help you?
Hey, we're just looking to see if we could rent like a room or a floor or something to rest our heads for the night.
She
we're
immediately
traveling.
pulls out an abacus and pulls on a visor. Oh, rent, you say?
Yeah.
Well, certainly.
You guys like a bed and breakfast type of dealie?
Oh, certainly we have breakfast. Do you like sausage, gravy, and biscuits?
That sounds
Why,
like food.
yes, we do.
Well, that's just great. So, how much you got?
How about 15 copper for the night?
We'll take it, she yells. No, we won't, her husband yells from the back room. Yes, we will, she says.
Oh, you're a family of 3.
12. Come on in.
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there are children everywhere.
Fuck.
I thank her.
They seem incredibly
Rancher.
well behaved, though.
Oh. How big is this house?
Have you ever seen a one-room peasant cottage?
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those.
No.
But it is warm.
And there's sausage and gravy and biscuits.
And also, they have a barn out back to stable your ponies.
Oh, okay. So, where exactly, can we stay for the night?
Oh, we have a lovely floor. We sweep it every night.
Is it okay if we tie our horses up out front?
Absolutely.
Why don't we put them out back in the bar? It's an easy way out over there.
All right.
I whisper, are you going to light the barn on fire?
I'll fetch the
No.
turnips and beer, says the lady of the house.
Oh, thank you.
She goes
Did
to
she
fetch
not
turnips
react
and
to
beer.
me- Did she have no reaction to me thanking her?
Oh, I'm sorry, what did you say?
Oh, as soon as like the deal was done, from Fig's shoulder, I said thank you.
Oh, you were quite welcome. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, he's a magical.
That was
rat.
me. That was me talking.
No. Yeah, we might as well just let him know about the magical rat.
She looks a little bit
Pay more.
confused.
He talks.
Well,
I shake my head, no.
not the first wizard that's come through here.
Oh, out of game. How much is how many silver pieces is gold pieces?
10 silver per gold.
10.
100 coppers per gold, or 10 silvers.
Alright, so friggin' coppers, pennies, silvers, dimes.
Yes.
Gold is like a fucking dollar.
Basically,
Copper's
yes.
penny, silver's dime. Okay.
Exactly.
I mathed good. I'm proud of myself today.
And again,
What
the
is
average peasant
PP?
makes maybe 1 gold piece for an entire year of work.
What's a PP?
Platinum piece, which is 10 gold.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
There's also Electrum, which nobody actually uses,
Yeah.
because both angels and demons are burnt by the very touch of it. It's
How
gold
much is
and
Electrum?
silver.
I don't have a fucking bronze pieces thing for my character sheet. That's annoying.
Copper.
I don't have a CP thing from
If it gets to the point where you're having to keep track of your copper pieces, you're probably too broke to function.
Yeah, you're right though.
So are all the children inside the house?
Nah, most of them are playing outside.
How much attention are they paying to the adults around them?
They are paying meticulous attention to the adults, because if they don't, they will get beaten within inches of their lives.
Hey, we should take let's take our horses out to the barn real quick though.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll help you.
Okay.
In case it comes up, I've read in stories that children will often willingly follow talking animals into the woods.
Yeah,
We were outside when he said that.
Thank God.
Hey kids.
Hey, hold on.
Huh?
Let's get these horses tied up and come up with a plan real quick out by the barn. So
Let's definitely alienate our sleep, people.
Yeah.
All right, let's go do that. So we're by the barn.
Yeah.
What's the word?
There
you
is
guys,
absolutely a very clean water trough for the horses, fresh hay, alfalfa, all that good shit.
Yeah.
Any children nearby?
Yep.
Fuck.
Only about 3 though.
Hey, you two come up with a plan real. I'll be back in a second. I gotta fucking step outside for a minute and deal with some shit.
Step one. Show
5 minutes.
get out of here to the kids.
Tee hee hee. They say, and then they fuck off because
Why don't you,
because they listen to their elders. God damn it.
Well, at least they're well behaved.
They are. They're incredibly well behaved.
We live in a land where nursery rhymes end with children dying, and they're also true stories.
Yup. These kids know what's up. They are extremely polite because they have to be to survive.
If you don't finish your peas, then the lack of peas in your body, fairy, will come and eat you.
If you don't finish your peas, I'm going to fucking choke you to death. And also the wolf will get you.
all three things.
Incidentally.
Can Simon, can you light a match as a rat?
I suppose if I have a striker.
Your equipment disappears when you turn into a rat, though.
Yeah, I can light someone else's match, though, I think.
You can definitely light someone else's match.
So, yes.
So what if... I mean, do we want to sleep in the barn?
I fail to see the connection between us sleeping in the barn and us lighting something on fire.
So hear me out, Simon. So here's what we do.
I love where this is heading, and I don't even know.
So what we're gonna do is there only one door to the? Did we notice if there was any other entrances or exits to that house?
No, it's a one-room cottage, one door.
So if we can stay in the barn, what if you take a match to the back? We'll get some kindling, put it back there tonight while they're all sleeping. You light that on
Kindling or
fire
kindling?
while we... What'd you say?
I said kindling or kindling?
No, kindling, because I think a kindling would be harder to light on fire due to how much water is in their bodies.
Depends on how
Oh,
dry
good
they
point.
are.
I mean, unless we want to exsanguinate one, but that seems like going around the mulberry bush.
Dark.
At that point, we might as well slaughter them all. But I say we light the place on fire while you light it on fire from the back while me and Sigmund stand out front. And the first person to come out, we grab and then block the door so no one else can come out. And then we find a tree nearby, string up the person, gut them, leave them hanging, and we get the hell out of town. Oh, also, we gotta leave a note.
How many? Yeah, I've got paper. Fucking. How many people saw us? Like our faces and shit coming into town though.
Everyone in town.
Yeah, we saw everyone in town and shouted, "We're from Shepherdly."
Shepherdston.
Alright. Well, I mean, we got this big sweet barn out back. Fucking. Any way you could, we could like Pied Piper the kids or some shit into the barn. And, slaughter the younglings.
Did you hear the burn down the house plan?
Oh, every once in a while I kind of zone out and, speak to. My god starts talking and
And take your hammer with ye.
now I've got a flail.
So Fig said,
Yeah.
I light the house on fire from the back,
Ooh.
and you all
And you're
stand
rat
in front, and you grab whoever comes out first, and block the door so everyone else is stuck inside, and then you hang the remaining guy, I think.
Okay.
Literally no reason at all to hurt anyone in this town. And you guys devolved into degeneracy in like 2 hours of playing an evil campaign. I fucking love it.
She was lying about the sausages.
This is the one time where being a murder bobo is okay.
A bobo!
Make sure we gut this person also so their guts are hanging out while they're hanging.
That.
What do we say?
I'm
Do we want to
fucking.
burn them in the barn or burn them in the house?
I think burning them in the house might be pretty easy. Are there windows?
No.
This is a peasant house, so there probably aren't any windows.
There
We
are not.
established there's one door.
Okay.
It's a thatch roof cottage!
I think
we're burning
peasants
a-
can afford windows, just not glass to put in them.
Well, I mean, they can afford windows, they just can't
'Cause
really
it's-
pull them off.
It's just a hole.
It would be
They're not
mighty
escape
cold in the
hatches.
winter.
Yeah, they're not escape hatches. I'm down with this plan.
Alright, so do we have any rope or anything that we can hang someone from? Does anyone have any rope?
I've got rope.
Oh,
Someone
boy.
bought rope! And a 10-foot adventure pole.
I
Yeah.
don't have a 10-foot adventure pole. I didn't see a point.
Well, obviously, if it had a point, it would be a 10-foot spear.
Yeah.
Alright, so who wants to, so let's get this down so we're on point. So tonight, you and me are gonna be out in the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna grab? You want me to grab or you gonna grab? Because if
I've
I
got-
grab, I'm punching him in the throat with my punching dagger.
I've got some pretty strong arms. I'll hold them while you stab them.
Hold on, what about like this? I think we should spare the oldest son, and then several years from now, he will rise up as a hero to take his vengeance on us, and then we can turn him to our side, and he'll be like a powerful warrior, but he'll be on our side.
That's a long con. I like it.
We are murdering his whole family.
He is thinking about the long game here.
I have never been more proud of my players in my life.
I'm down with this idea.
Alright, so we gotta figure out a way to get the oldest out.
I mean, if we kill everybody else, then all of a sudden he's the oldest.
What? Good point.
Hang on, I need to pour myself another drink.
I mean, we could see how
could
good
just-
these parents are, and see if we could pay them extra for one of them to stay out in the barn with us.
I mean, I'm all down for murder, but I mean that's a little suspect.
Murder, sure.
no,
Prostitution,
no.
let's not get crazy.
I believe he's indicating we would tie him up and not do anything.
That's what I was saying. I don't know where your mind's going, Sigmund. Obviously, you have some childhood issues that need resolved.
I'm just not from the Middle Eastern part of this planet.
I've got to hit the washroom. I'll be back.
That's a good plan. I'm gonna go take a leak too. I need to get rid of some of this booze.
Take a time out for a second.
Talk amongst yourselves. This is going swimmingly.
Yeah, maybe just murdering is the easiest way to go about it.
Yeah. If two run out, we'll just brain one. Make them watch
sure.
as we hang the other one.
We could get two out and then kill the other one in front of the other one, just to make sure we solidify the hatred in his bones.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's a plan. I'm gonna go take a fucking leak as well. I'm back in a sec.
All right.
Alright. Now we just need a timing light to get back. Hopefully fucking old Steve Areno didn't get fucking hemmed up by the cops on the way home.
I have returned.
Alright. We're still waiting on
I'm back.
timing light.
Cool, cool.
I guess timing light dropped out of the entire fucking chat to go do it.
Yeah. I wish Steve Areno had showed up.
Yeah.
What is there a way to know what is an uncommon language in this world?
You can just ask me which ones are uncommon.
Which ones are uncommon?
Pretty much all of them except for the main ones. Like, Dwarven, Elvish, Giantese, those are all fairly common.
So I speak Infernal.
That is definitely uncommon.
Alrighty.
I should learn Infernal. I'll have to find someplace to do that, because if we all learn a language that is uncommon, we could speak to one another in front of people instead of having to hide out by a barn.
I think it might be off-putting to most people if we start having conversations in what is essentially demon.
I mean, this is a
Which
very
could be hilarious.
This is a very diverse place. I'm sure they'd be disgustingly accepting.
So, you actually speak Infernal, then?
Yeah, I speak Infernal.
Okay, give me an intelligence check.
Scheiße. Uno más. D20. I rolled a 12. 11 plus 1.
You're not really getting anything.
What?
Nothing.
Oh. Yeah, it comes with the training for being a cleric of Hextor, because you gotta speak to the demons sometimes.
Yep. Yep.
I'll have to train with some demons sometime. I'll put that on my to-do list.
Yeah,
Just make sure you remember the difference between demons and devils.
Feel free to.
Because they fucking hate each other.
Yeah. Oh, Hextor's a good buddy.
10-4, good buddy Hextor.
Yeah.
I actually had a pretty good game that revolved around fighting a bunch of priests of Hextor that a friend of mine ran. It was a pretty good one.
Oh, poor priests of Hextor. They don't mean anybody any harm.
Poor my ass. They whooped our asses.
They just want to hang out, party, maybe murder somebody's children.
They beat our asses up and down the street and didn't stop for weeks. It was everything we could do just to survive. But yeah, that was a pretty fun campaign. That was one of those rare games where one of my character traits was that my character actually was married with children. I try not to get quite so attached to characters anymore, though, because they've had a really nasty habit of dying horrendously lately. Everybody's still here?
I am. I'm just looking in the monster manual at demons and devils.
Oh, okay. I thought my connection might have dropped. It's been known to happen. The best thing to look at Demons and Devils is the second ed Planescape monster manuals.
I'll take a look here in my little resource. Yeah, because I have all 5th edition stuff.
Second Ed Planescape is by far the best, literary D&D stuff. As far as fluff text and stuff goes.
Oh, there's my beer. Fuck, the beer's empty. God damn it.
We'll open another one.
Yep.
Come on, man.
You know what I just realized? We left that entire cake in the end.
Well, you guys ate, like, some of it.
Yeah, you guys ate most of it before you left.
Well, I had a beer, so, yeah.
What a waste of a good cake.
How many people may or may not have...
How roaring was that fire when we left?
Yeah.
Well, people are technically capable of standing up and walking out of a burning building, so probably not a whole lot of them died.
I mean, like, I'm
sure the kitchen...
like, old people and they're retarded.
Oh no, you misunderstand. It's an idyllic utopia, so everybody was helping the old and the infirm.
God damn it.
I know, right?
Hopefully they're pissed off at fucking, Shepperton.
Alright, I'm actually back now.
Nice.
Huzzah.
Maybe if we get enough people mad at Shepperton, we can convince them to,
I'm not gonna lie, you guys are doing a goddamn great job of framing those poor fuckers.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to make a difference tonight, let me tell you.
Nobody likes dead kids.
Apparently
That makes
nobody's
Florida
gonna
look
like
like a joke.
Shepperton.
They're gonna be extra crispy.
Alright, I'm gonna go on a talking rat mission. Go and talk to these kids and find out which one's the oldest.
Oh, that's
I
easy.
mean,
That's
like I
easy to
said,
figure
the
out.
oldest one's whoever lives.
The oldest one is definitely Michelle.
Oldest, firstborn son.
Firstborn son. That would be Steve.
The toddler.
Where's Steve?
He's at least 6.
Where is he?
He's playing by the fire.
Perfect age for PTSD. Alright.
Shit, now I just want to push him in the fire.
That is a completely normal reaction that any human would have when talking about a fucking toddler.
I fucking you want an evil campaign. I can get twisted.
It was supposed to be cartoon evil, not Hitler evil. I've delved too
Is
far.
there a difference?
Nah, it's fine.
I go talk to Steven.
Hi.
Steven? Can I call you Steve?
Sure, mister.
Alright, Steven.
Does Steven know he's talking to a rat?
I
You've
mean,
heard about kids and talking animals, right?
again, he has seen weirder shit. This is a D&D world. He has definitely seen weirder shit.
So you've heard stories of kids and talking animals, right?
Oh yeah, I love those. My favorite one's the one with the horse.
Very good. Good story. I'm your wizard familiar, Steven. You're a wizard.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, we're gonna go on magical adventures, Steven.
Prove it.
I summon a horse.
Really? No shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's ride this horse, Steven. Ride the horse with me. I get up on the horse.
You just summoned a horse in the middle of the living room.
I thought we were outside.
No, we don't inside.
Get on the horse. Get on the horse quickly.
Steven, don't you dare get on that horse, young man.
Holy shit!
Listen here, talking rat.
The horse disappears.
You are acting very
Even your horse
suspicious.
disappeared because you're a shitty wizard. You need a familiar to teach you.
Get the hell out! The whole lot of you.
Oh God.
And take your money with you.
You don't care that you're. Where's your wife?
That was the wife.
What's the wife's name? Oh, that was the wife.
Yep.
You don't care that your son's a prodigy?
Yeah, yank the other one.
What other one?
Weirdo.
I'm gonna go and stand by the door and pull out my shield.
I
And
just
my
stand on
mace.
the other side of the door and pull out my punching dagger.
Oh, I'm just straight in front of the door.
The
nobody's
father
getting
is now looking very nervous.
past. I'm going to inflict wounds on the father.
He could do great things.
Inflict wounds, you say?
Yep.
So
I
we're
believe that's,
doing this, huh?
Oh my god.
Sarsaparilla.
Alright, roll for it.
Inflict wounds is.
You don't even have to roll to hit, just roll for damage.
Oh, I'm trying to find out what it is. It's 1d8 plus my level. Come on, D8, don't fail me now. Um, 6 plus 1 is 7.
Well, he was a farmer who basically had about 4 hit points, so his eyes explode in a fountain of blood.
Steven, your wizard powers are activating.
And now
Slay
everybody's
that dwarf.
screaming.
Slay
All
that
the
dwarf.
children are screaming.
Blood for the blood god. And I'm gonna start friggin' swinging mace.
I'm just
Congratulations.
standing at the side of the door watching.
You easily defeat the children and women. I'm not
One
even going to
child
make
is
you roll
alive.
for it.
Steven.
He is crying pretty hard.
Hey,
I'm
what's
tugging at his collar, still insisting that he's a wizard. And if he activates his power, he can slay these evildoers and resurrect his family.
The entire time I was slaughtering his family, I was screaming in Infernal.
Surprisingly
Just-
enough, screaming at the top of your lungs wasn't a great idea, as now people from the town are starting to show up.
Hey Sigmund, we gotta get out of here.
Oh my god, they've killed them all!
Okay,
the
I'm
door's
going to go
closed.
grab the horses.
How did they see
take-
inside?
I take Steven by the hand and drag him to the villagers.
How many people are outside?
The people of Shepherdston are fucking monsters!
How many people are outside?
All of them.
No, we're just evil. We're not fucking monsters.
How many people are there?
30. Well,
30?
20,
Oh,
well,
fuck.
I mean, 30 minus however many you just killed.
I bring the
So
horses
30
to the front of the
30
building.
minus, there are 15 people outside. There was a family of,
Yeah, it was a pretty big family.
there's a family of 15.
It was
So
a pretty
15
big
people
family.
outside. Hey, you guys want to jump in on this?
There's one elderly man with balding hair desperately holding a pitchfork up, trying to hold you off like the demon that you are.
I'm going to,
This looks like it's not going to be a challenge. I draw my longsword and shield.
in Infernal, drop your pitchfork, old man.
Strangely enough, he does not understand you.
Fantastic. Swing?
Roll for it.
Come on, D20. Oh, I get +1 to hit because of,
Try to beat an 11.
13?
That beats an 11. Roll damage.
1d8 plus 4, I believe is my weapon. 1d8 No, it's just 1d8. 7.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, you kill the farmer.
Just blew his fucking head apart with a flail.
Yep.
Does
Just
Steven's family have any horses?
no, they have donkeys.
All right. Do you think I can keep up this charade that Steven's a wizard and I'm his familiar?
No.
No.
But it doesn't really matter because everyone in town is fleeing, terrified for their lives.
Let's
Let's chase some of them down.
Hey guys, let's chase these people down. I'm gonna whistle for Jeffrey.
I've already pulled him to the front of the building.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm gonna get on Dormammu. That's my horse.
really?
Sure, why not?
Come to bargain.
Let's go ride him down.
Alrighty. Let's I guess,
And so our protagonist made short work of every single motherfucking villager in this town.
besides Steven.
Besides Steven.
Yeah. The last thing I say to Steven is, "I'll be back. You'll be great someday. You'll survive. I know you will. Hide here." And then I climb on. I use a hide check to make sure he doesn't see me climbing onto Agamemnon.
Hang on, let me
Or
make a
whatever.
spot check to see if he sees you anyway.
All right. I've got a hide of plus 19.
Yeah, roll
Jesus
for it.
Christ.
He's probably not
Holy
going to beat
shit.
that.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll that.
Yeah, let's see it.
The fucking rat.
Don't crit fail.
28.
Congratulations.
You hid from a child.
He nearly got a crit, and yet he still rolled too low to see you.
So, are there any, like,
You know
torches
why he didn't
around?
see you? Because he has post-traumatic stress disorder.
Are there any torches?
Instant PTSD.
Yeah. Are there any torches around?
Probably.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna find a torch and then begin setting all the houses on fire. I'm gonna yell to,
Nobody stops you. They
I'm
can't.
gonna yell to,
They can't.
friggin', Fig. Hey, you want to start decorating the town with some bodies?
Pass
While I
me
set it
that
on
rope,
fire?
homie.
I'm gonna throw you. I have 30 feet of rope.
Well, that'll be more than enough.
I've got a whole bunch of nails.
Yeah, give me that. Are there planks of wood anywhere in town?
I mean, just the burning wreckage. But yeah, there's planks of wood.
Just start nailing them to the houses, man, while I set the other ones on fire.
Let me build a couple of crosses. That won't take much time, will it?
And now they're crucifying motherfuckers.
All right.
It took less than one entire session.
I'm planning on doing this upside down also. I'm gonna build 3 crosses and nail them to it upside down.
A cross of St. Peter.
Yes.
Or a cross of Sydney Lostero from Vagrant Story.
That works too.
I love that game.
I'm gonna.
Can you make these in like let's make it all in a big circle and then let's tie Steven to a pole in the center of them. And just leave.
He's in absolutely no position to stop you.
Awesome.
I turn back into a human, and with my ink pen and paper, I just start writing stuff like Shepperton rules. This place rules.
O'Doyle rules.
O'Doyle rules! O'Doyle rules! O'Doyle rules!
This is
I love that reference.
all right. So the entire town is on. Now,
I'm assuming there's blood everywhere.
I mean, as much blood as you can get with a mere 30 people.
this has been fantastic.
Yeah, this is a great first session.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how much XP you get from old men.
Not as much as you would hope.
I killed the whole family.
All right, so we tie Steven up in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wipe my weapons off on him.
Yeah.
Just to rub it in a little harder.
Yeah.
I want him to
gotta-
smell the copper.
Yeah. I want to have the heads of his family just in a nice little pyramid right in front of him.
He is quite mortified.
Yeah.
I think
He's-
I'll write chosen one on a few of my papers.
Just write it in blood on his forehead.
Every single person among you is 100% convinced that if he lives, he is going to be chosen by the gods to seek revenge.
All right, we probably should have checked the buildings for anything cool before we
Oh,
burned them
shit.
down.
Yeah.
But, you know,
They're peasants. If
any
there's
of them
anything
have anything cool on their bodies before we massacred them?
or
Nope.
after, because I mean, now we can check their pockets. But yeah.
One of them had a really bitchin' steel amulet.
Oh, Simon!
Oh. What was on this steel amulet?
A wolf.
Oh,
A what?
A wolf.
Oh.
You know what, Simon? I really want that, but you know what? I'm gonna give it to you, and I'll take
Yeah.
it out of your money that I owe you.
2 chains, 2 chains.
That sounds like a great deal.
Hey, anytime, buddy.
Okay, 2 chains and fucking Fig. Let's we should probably go like a couple miles down the road and go sleep in the woods.
You should go fast.
Yeah.
At least there's only one person that saw our face. Now.
If we can just like use the wood line instead of going directly out onto the road. If we stay like 50 feet from the fucking road and look at it, we'll be pretty well hidden from the trees, and we just follow the fucking road from inside the woods.
Should we wash up before we leave? Because I'm assuming we're completely caked in blood and brain matter.
Fire everywhere, fire everywhere, fire everywhere.
I didn't set the barn on fire. There's a trough in.
Yeah. Let's
I
go
thought
wash up
that-
in there.
Yeah.
This trough, surprisingly clean.
We should have bought some baby wipes.
That's the spirit.
This was
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun here.
That was a good time.
I didn't get the breakfast, though. Kind of pissed off about that.
Hector's pleased.
Yeah, you motherfuckers didn't even get the sausage gravy and biscuits.
It probably wasn't fucking great. That bitch tried to
Damn it.
charge me fucking 15 copper for a floor.
Also, we never got that back.
I mean, you did.
I got it back in value.
I mean, it's burned on their corpses in the house.
I feel like I'm okay with that.
No, for real, you guys got the money back when you killed the family.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna
Oh,
put
sweet.
that copper back in my fucking bag. Let's let's fuck off though. Let's yeah.
Let's get
We'll
out of
bounce
here.
out.
It's still nighttime, right?
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're out of here.
I made that guy's eyes bleed.
You did.
That was pretty cool.
You exploded
Yeah.
his head like a goddamn scanner.
Alright, so we're back on the road. We're not on the road, we're in the wood line, right?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea because we just created a giant beacon.
Beacon of murder.
Mm,
It would.
Or we created
Really
a giant vegan.
genocide.
yeah.
You would hear all of the animals chirping about, except they've kind of fled.
It
Good.
could go either way. He could be a beacon or he could be a vegan.
Mm.
Triggered.
Oh shit!
We're teaching them about fear. Alright, yeah. We'll just set up camp and go sleepies.
Okay, who's setting watches?
I'll watch.
Friggin' just, we can, if we swap off every...
I think elves... Don't elves not sleep in this edition?
They only have to sleep for 4 hours a night.
Oh, okay.
So if you want, unless you're too tired, I can go sleep first, and then I'm good to watch the rest of the night.
Yeah, I'll take the first 4-hour shift.
Oh, already?
Alright, I guess I'll just sleep.
Yeah, you're good, Simon.
Okay.
Yeah, just curl up in his pocket.
Whoever has the first shift, give me a... I want to say... Hang on, let me double check, make sure I know what I'm talking about this time.
Mm.
I know there's a skill for this.
Yeah, I don't see perception on my fucking...
There's watch and listen. They're separate in this edition.
Where the fuck do I find that?
Or
Table
maybe
4-2 skills on page 63 of the player's handbook.
Oh.
So yeah, give me a watch and a listen check.
Okay, I don't have either of the skills. Oh.
Well, you still have a bonus to them just for your stats.
Yeah, let's see. Listen check is wisdom.
And watch is probably also listen.
It's a D20?
Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe not watch, but...
There's spot? Maybe?
Spot, that's what I'm thinking of. Yes, spot.
What's that off of?
I think
that
spot
is
is also
also
wisdom.
Okay. D20 plus 4, 17 plus 4 is 21.
Alright. As you listen and look around, you hear a young child sobbing deeply in the night.
Oh no.
Is that the one that I tied to the pole?
The same.
Yep. Fantastic. I'm gonna sleep like a baby.
He's not.
No,
Well, I mean, he might
probably
wake
won't
up every 3 hours screaming,
sleep.
which is technically sleeping like a baby.
Mm. This has been a good day.
Alright, second watch. Who's got it?
That would be Fig.
I get my spell back now. Yay.
Spot and a listen check.
Just give me a listen check first.
Alright. Ooh, I got a 5 plus 3 is 8.
You hear nothing. Third watch.
Well,
It's
actually, I got my 4, so we're good
Yeah.
till
Yeah, it's big.
I've got a -5 to spot and listen.
unless I
Yeah.
need to listen again.
Oh. So I'm not the best person for watch.
It's Fig for the rest of the night.
Yeah, whoever has the last watch, give me that listen check.
Alright, here it comes. 14 plus 3 is 17.
You do think that you hear something like a horseman riding hard away from the direction of town.
Coming towards us?
No, in the opposite direction.
Alright. We'll just let that go. Wakey, wakey.
Hands off Snaky.
Wakey,
Hands off
wakey, no goddamn sausage gravy and biscuits for you.
Stop your grinning and drop your lid.
I'm
Alrighty.
happy with raisins and oats.
Yep.
That's right, you guys did buy raisins and oats.
Yep, raises the notes for everyone.
Hooray! Food.
It's delicious.
I'm gonna tell Jeffrey to eat some food. As in grass.
Yeah, Dormammu's gonna graze too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's summer out, so it's very easy to graze the horses. Or maybe it's spring. I'm not sure. I didn't think that far ahead.
By the way, I have no more nails.
Did we get any XP for all that murder we completed?
Oh, don't worry. I'll award XP later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's usually at the end. Friggin'. Alright.
Alright, so we're up and about. We've eaten. We ready to go?
Yeah. Yeah, we can head out.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stay in the woodline, or are we gonna hit back on the road?
Probably go back on the road. It's probably fun.
All right, let's go. We're back on the road. We're headed towards Shepherdton. Is it Shepherdston or Shepherdton?
Shepherdston. Or Shepherdton.
Yeah, I wrote down Shepherdton.
Either or.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't completely flesh out the town. So, you guys continue on, much in the same way that you have. Do you plan on demolishing every town you pass, or was that just a one-off?
I think that one was special. That was just to prove another point.
Yes. Yes. Prove a point that Shepherdton is a bunch of dicks.
Yeah. I don't want to... It's not special when you do it to everyone.
Maybe in the next town we should sleep with all their wives and sisters.
It sounds like a pain in the ass.
Whoa, 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 whoa. This isn't West Virginia.
Yeah.
Incidentally, the next town you guys reach is about 2 weeks out. And it's just on the border of where you realize that Shepherdston is on the map.
Oh, okay.
In fact, it is Shepherdston. You realize that it's Shepherdston because of the map.
We specifically should not destroy this one.
No, this is the one that we're blaming everything. This is our scapegoat. We can't blow up the scapegoat.
Running through Shepherdston, knocking people on the head with our mace, shouting, "We're from Shepherdston!"
Shepherdston, we're here to kill you all.
All right.
It looks quite idyllic.
Lots of people?
Lots of sheep. Not so many people.
Okay. So Shepherdton makes sense now. They're fucking shepherds.
Surprisingly enough, they named the town after it.
Hmm.
They were very
Hey,
creative.
You want to find an inn and like wrap up for the night?
Yeah, let's do that.
Against all odds, there is an inn in Shepherdston.
Is it the Shepherd's Inn?
No. It's the Dewdrop Inn.
Alrighty.
We should get plastered before we go to take a nap.
Yeah.
Did we ever get the name of the place we destroyed?
Nope. I don't remember asking.
Don't matter now.
It doesn't fucking matter anymore.
They won't be putting that on the map anytime soon.
No.
If anything, the cartographers will thank you for lowering their amount of work they have to do.
Yeah.
Alright, so we hit the inn.
Yeah. Well,
It's not so much an inn, I guess, as it is more like a tavern.
alrighty.
They have like a common room, and that's about it.
Sounds good.
Hello.
I'm going in
gentlemen.
human.
Come again?
For the record, I'm entering the town as a human.
Ah, right.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Fucking.
And then, and then I can
One-
do mischief as a mouse without anyone knowing.
Yeah, that kid, the one thing he might remember, there was a fucking rat telling him to do things.
Telling him to harness his powers.
Even if he can even speak anymore. Fucking. I have a strange feeling he's never gonna become a hero.
Oh, you can? Alright, I'll turn it down.
Yeah.
Good night. I'm gonna close a few doors.
Alright.
Alright.
Hey, do you guys want to call this session for the night, though? Friggin' starting.
Yeah, I'm cool if you're ready to call it. We can
Yeah,
call
I
it
gotta
here.
fuck
Call
on.
it now.
Okay.
Ooh, it's 12:30.
Yeah. Because we started a little late.
We
So.
got a lot accomplished.
Yeah,
We did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of that fucking session.
And we could discuss a plan
Yeah.
over the week.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to frame Shepardton exactly.
I didn't even have to pull out
Even
my
more.
goblin cave map.
No, we'll definitely be in there fucking next week.
Like swimwear.
Yeah. Maybe we'll find somebody from Shepardton and make a skin mask and literally disguise ourselves as people from Shepardton, or leave a bunch of dead Shepardtonians inside the cabin.
The fact that
We
you
got all
guys
kinds,
have
but
nothing
the
but
world is
pure
our oyster.
vitriolic contempt for the town of Shepherdston, despite it being a fictional town that you've never been to, just fills my heart with glee.
Yeah,
Oh, Shepherdston sucks, man.
yeah,
Let me tell
fuck
you.
Shepardton.
Is there any way that we can get away with this statue as well?
Maybe.
I imagine, like, the easiest thing to do would be to leave it in Shepherdston and convince them that they need this statue for some reason.
Yeah, or just
But
like,
the juiciest ending would be to also get the statue.
yeah, that would be a pretty good fucking deal. We sell it and then build our fucking keep of evil somewhere.
Can anyone forge a fake statue?
I do have crafting, but and I am a dwarf. I used to be a brewer at one point, but
Oh, there's trouble a brewing.
yeah.
Where the hell is? How am I even seeing a place for XP in the roll 20 section?
I have no idea.
It's at the top. Under.
Oh, it's right in front of my fucking face.
Oh wait, there's a way to load your character to fucking roll 20?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah,
Absolutely.
man. That's what I've been using. Plus the generators load. as well.
How in the fuck? Okay, where is it? What is this thing? Oops.
There's
That's-
like a tab on the top right somewhere, I think.
The newspapers
Oh shit.
in the upper right, and you can fill stuff in there.
Fig Newton. Oh shit. Okay, character sheet. Oh. Yep.
Again, I don't require anyone to fill one out, though.
Alright.
But if
It's
you
cool
want
because
to,
it automatically
knock it out.
figures out your skills and their modifiers.
It is fairly convenient a lot of times.
This is actually okay. I'll have to jump in here later.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Oh, something to keep in mind when you're making enemies, Ross.
Yo.
My type is shape changer instead of humanoid, which I think gets me out of stuff like hold person or baleful polymorph. Some things are like humanoid specific.
Oh yeah, because I use the spell Baleful Polymorph all the time. But yes, duly noted, sir. So, did everyone have fun at least?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, this is amazing.
It was a good time. It was definitely different than my normal game. I don't think I've ever actually done an evil campaign, so
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Great.
It's my normal group gets too weird when we do an evil campaign. This is despite how like
Dark.
weird it may seem that killing a bunch of villagers randomly seems normal. This was a very unweird evil campaign.
I try and avoid the sodomy. It's a little bit too far. That wouldn't make Hextor very happy.
As long as we avoid anything that's going to completely 100% get me kicked off of YouTube. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Rape.